One, two, one, two. Bloody hell, I don't know what was going on there. This was about the third attempt to try and get this live. I was talking to Lacosa earlier on, and he told me that apparently YouTube have, because of this coronavirus thing, apparently because of the number of people that are going to be self-isolating, there's a lot more streaming going on, people watching Netflix. So apparently YouTube are I think they're downgrading the sort of the service, the streaming service. Though in my case, it's not going to make a toss of difference because mine's is shit anyway. So yeah, I've spent about the last 10 minutes trying to get this working. The bizarre thing is, it was saying it was streaming on the software, but on the browser, it was saying it was offline. So I don't know what was going on there. So I've no idea. Anyway, listen, thank you very much for having a lot of patience. I don't know if anyone actually saw the comment. I did put a comment out on YouTube saying that I was going to be doing this thing. I tried to do the scheduled live thing, but I've no idea. I've got no idea what I'm doing. So anyway, here I am, COVID-19 free at the moment, thank goodness. So this is completely and utterly unscripted. I was going to get, I did message Lacosa about 10 minutes ago saying, do you fancy jumping in for a live waffle? But he's not doing too great, so he's feeling a wee bit under the weather, so I thought I'll just record it. And you know what, I thought, I can't be arsed recording it, I'll just do a live stream, and if nobody watches, doesn't matter, but anyway, who have we got in tonight? We've got 10 people in, which is nice. We've got Ye Olde Gamer Steve, second attempt. I think it was about 10th attempt actually, Steve. Got Mr. Jones, evening Squire. We've got Milestar Electronics, evening. Michael Jensen, yo, how you doing, buddy? ZX Renew, evening Squire. Got Lewis, thanks for joining me, Lewis. Evening, I'll not quite a live one for a while. Yeah, I'm probably doing. I'm kind of conscious that I'm saturating my channel with live streams. What's your thoughts, by the way, on live waffles? It's easier to do a live one. Although saying that, if you run out of things to talk about, then you're kind of you're caught in the hop. Do you actually prefer a pre-recorded waffle, or do you prefer a live one? Let me know what you think. Colin saying, how many sound engineers does it take to change a light bulb? I don't know how many. I certainly know how many YouTubers it takes to get a bloody live stream working. No, I mean, you'd think that how long I've been doing this, I would actually I would be getting used to it, but I'm not. So I have got absolutely bugger all to talk about. I've not played any games, have I? Have I played any games this week? Don't think I have. Nah, I haven't played anything at all. No, I played my Spectrum Next last week, I think it was. Nah, I tell a lie. What was I playing? Because of the video that myself, Panther UK and Lacosa we did on whatever day it was. We did a 15 of the best SID tunes. It kind of got me in a bit of a SID thing, so I was sitting down there playing my C64. What was the game I was playing? No, I wasn't playing it. I was just listening to the music. It was Arcade Classics by... Who did Arcade Classics? Was that Firebird Software? I can't remember. But anyway, it's the one with the rather spanking tune. So yeah, I hope have you all watched the 15 SID Classics video. It's it ran for 2 hours, as all my videos seem to be. Even in Neil, it kind of went on and on and on and on. But it was really good fun. It was nice to have Chris, Panther UK. I had to because I had Chris and Chris, we had to use our proper names. So yeah. Oh, did you enjoy it, Chris? I don't know about that bloke at the bottom. I thought he was a bit pants, to be honest with you. But anyway, nah, seriously though, it was good fun, really good fun. And I think the more sort of collaboration videos that I do, the more I enjoy them, because you can't beat actually, having somebody to talk about, to talk to, have somebody to kind of actually bounce ideas off, because obviously the problem with doing what I'm doing just now, I'm just sitting here talking to myself now. I think I'm able to kind of wing it pretty much, not too bad. Yeah, I see a few people are talking about Attic Attack, or a Tick Attack. Is it a Tick Attack? Attic Attack? I don't know. I'll need to play it. I did manage to, in fact, Panther did send me the link to it, so I've managed to download it. So in fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play it right now. This is not going to be a normal waffle, so I'm just going to dig out my my joystick. So how the hell are you all doing anyway? This coronavirus thing, bloody hell. I'll be 100% honest with you. It all feels very, very surreal to me, and it kind of feels like I'm just watching a TV program. When you listen to everything that's going on, they've just closed pubs and restaurants and cafes. That's unheard of. I mean, when was the last time pubs were closed? I actually think it's going to. I completely understand why they're doing what they're doing. Apparently there was 44 deaths, I think it was, in England yesterday in the last 24 hours. So it is. I think, like a lot of people, we kind of think it's a bit over exaggerated. But if it does go the way it's going, then it could be pretty serious. But I think for me, because I live on my own, I work on my own, I'm pretty much self-isolating every day. And because I don't really get to mix with that many people at the moment, it all feels very, very weird. I actually just wish, I'm still working, I'm still going out to work every day. I've got guys working for me, 2 of them are having to self-isolate, which is giving us a lot of problems. And the problem is, you've got a client who expects things should just keep happening. They don't understand that things aren't the same, you know what I mean? You're getting complaints about something, and I really have to bite my tongue. I feel like just telling them to, really, have you not actually watched the news? Go and put the news on for 5 minutes and just see what's going on. So yeah, it's a weird thing. It's a really, really weird thing. I don't know how it's all going to pan out. The thing is, it's got the capacity to completely change society, because if it goes the way it's going, and old people do die, lots of old people die, then potentially there's going to be employment, there's going to be more jobs, and also, if old people die and they leave property, houses, etc. to their kids, chances are they're going to spend the money. So is that going to kind of help the economy? I don't know. This is just my own opinion. It's still really, for me, nothing has changed. Absolutely nothing has changed in my life. I can imagine for people who live with other people, especially if you imagine a family where the guy or I don't want to be sexist, but generally it's going to be the guy who's going to go to the pub. The guy that goes to the pub every night, he's not going to be able to do that. And it means you're going to have all these people basically in the same place, the same small area, 24/7. So I can imagine murders are going to go up a wee bit as well. But I'm just looking there. Yeah, what you say, Neil? 3 of us in our house had to self-isolate from today's showing symptoms. Yeah, like I said, a couple of guys in my work, they were kind of showing symptoms, but I don't think it's really come to anything. Like I said, I still think it's a bit too early. No. In fact, yeah, I'm going to let people see that what you've said there, Steve. Yeah, you're saying you're old, your family are all old. I don't want them to lose them to aid the economy. Absolutely not. I hope that doesn't happen, Steve. I'm just thinking what could happen. You know what I mean? It's a bizarre state of affairs for everybody at the moment. Really, none of us know where this is all going to end. But I just kind of wish that the government would be a bit more kind of come out and say, right, this is what needs to happen, because I'm still going to my work and trying to kind of do my job, and it just feels odd. It all feels like a bit of a hollow exercise. I don't know. Anyway, listen, I'm going to we'll move away from the COVID virus, because I think we get quite enough of that in the news, quite rightly so. But you know, we've got to try and you've got to try and be positive. And I suppose this is where people like myself come into play, because evening Lacosa, you're alright to sit and watch it, but you had to put a sick note in. Nah, I hope you're feeling better, Chris. Mark Fallon, hi Alan, I've just got over it. My lungs have taken a hit for the team, but I'm not having a virus. Make me miss the Friday waffle. Oh, bless you. So were you actually diagnosed with having the coronavirus then, Mark? I'm glad you're feeling a lot better. What was I talking about? It's, quite rightly so. There's a lot of there's nothing else on on the TV and social media at the moment. So I suppose it's left for myself and Lacosa to try and keep you guys entertained. So I will do my best. Didn't the government greenlight 80% wages? Yeah, I think I did see that, Chris. I don't know what regulations, or I don't know exactly who that applies to. Is that to anybody that's off work? I don't know. They really need to kind of clarify. Right, what I'm going to do is, since I've got absolutely nothing to talk about, I'm going to have a wee shot of this. A tick attack. I have no idea. Right, where are we? Yeah, Chris, I was going to do a live waffle with you. Hey, Andy, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you, mate. Are you off work now? You're having a laugh. No, I've been at work every day. I'll be back to work on Monday, until either my boss tells me not to go to work or Boris tells me not to go to work. I will be at work. I'd agreed to do a live Friday waffle with Chris. Sorry, I didn't agree to do one. I asked him if he wanted to do a live Friday waffle, and he said he wasn't feeling that great. Then I thought, fuck it, I'll just do a pre-recorded one, and then I thought, fuck it, I'll do a live one. So here we are. Right, what am I looking for? I want to load up. Right, attic attack, whatever. Right, where is it? I'll tell you one thing, I'm bloody glad it's the weekend. That's a really nice day today. I took the dogs for a massive walk. It was really nice. Most exercise I've had in a long time. As you can tell, I'm getting a bit fat. I'm trying to sort of hone the beard to kind of give me a slimline face, but it's been bloody challenging, that's all I can say. Where are we? C64. Right. Attic attack. Cannot auto start. Alright. Don't try and drag a folder into Vice C64. Right, I'm going to go old school. Oh, wait a wee minute. Window capture. Properties. There we go. Alright, well man, I'll turn the horrible scan lines off in just a second. Oh, wait a minute. I need to reduce my... Oh, what the hell am I doing? Wait a wee minute. Right, how do I reduce the picture of me? I don't know how to do it. Bollocks, doesn't matter, I'll just leave that. Doesn't matter if you can't see me, I'm not missing very much. Right, what I need to do is set up the joystick settings. Joystick settings, retro adapter. Okay. I think what I'm going to do in this waffle, I'm just going to pick some random games to play. How is that? Colin, you're a key worker. Oops, hang on. Oh, there's too many. There is too many. There's too many comments. They're coming in way too quick. So you're a key worker, Colin. Long weekend off though. Back in Wednesday. I've not tried this. I've got to say that looks bloody awesome. The that title screen looks wicked. The internet has been spared. I couldn't do the reviews I planned to do tonight either. Have you put the C64 core in the next yet? Oh, really? Seriously? Where is that? Is that available on the next website? I'll need to try that. That is going to be mental. One issue with Attic Attack, please. I've got me saying it now. It goes through the full tape loader. Andy's saying, you're still beautiful, Al. No one else can see what I write. Nah, nobody else can see. So don't worry about it, Andy. Just between you and I. Miles Star Electronics. Stream setup are complicated. You better believe it. Colin saying, I just coughed and the computer started a virus scan. Lacosa's asking, where did you get your Attic Attack from? Mine had tape and disc files. Sorry, yeah, I thought I would just be old school, but you know what, I could probably just, you know what, bollocks to this. Wait a minute. Bunk. There we are. Right, hang on. Excuse me, I'm going to turn off the video settings, right, CRT... Where's the CRT emulation thing? No, we don't want none. There we go, that's a bit better, I think. Don't know how can I... What's going on? Is this actually doing anything? Oh, wait a minute. It's set to warp mode. Right, I don't know what's going on here. It doesn't appear to be doing anything. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the disk image back in. But then I'm going to set it to warp mode. Well, it is on warp mode. So yeah, how about you guys? Are yous all okay? So hands up. How many? I know Ox said that he's self-isolating. How many of you guys have actually had any sort of like symptoms at all? I mean, I've had a bit of cold, but you know, I had a bit of sore throat earlier on, but nothing. You know, it's not come to anything. I feel a lot better tonight, actually, thankfully. Oh, wait a minute, that's meant to be warp mode, but it's not going very... Oh, it's switched off. Alright, Chris, if you can join us, just pop back in, buddy. I hope everyone's alright, mate, eh? Well, that's apparently on. It's apparently on, what do you call it, warp mode, but it's not going very quick. Right, okay, I'll just let it. Right, you know what? I'm going to take it off warp mode just in case. Maximum speed. I'll just put it to 100% again. It doesn't seem to be going much quicker anyway. Alright, so what's happening? What is happening? Many of you guys are off work. Like I said, I'm still at work until, like I says, my boss tells me not to go out to work or Boris does. It's basically things as normal. Yeah. Christ, can it not load quicker? I'm desperate to play this damn game. Right, stop hiding behind it. Right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like... oh, no. Right, there we go. That's me back. There's my handsome face again for all you to... yeah. Like the t-shirt. Jean-Michel Jarre. I was actually very, very lucky. I got to see him in concert about 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? It's probably more than 2 years ago. Awesome concert. I mean, it was a bit of a dream to see the main man. He's obviously looking a lot older, but he's still in good shape. Still a fine looking guy for his age, and he absolutely rocked. He really did. It wasn't quite as impressive as when he played, was it the Eiffel Tower? I think it was. I'm sure he played a gig in Paris many years ago, back in the 80s I think it was. But absolutely awesome, really good concert. That's one thing I like about getting older, is all your sort of your heroes, you get to see them. you might have not been able to see them back in the day. Sorry, Lewis, what you saying? I'm being made redundant soon. Ah, bollocks, mate. You know what? I've been there myself several times, and don't want to say very much, but it's quite possible I might be in that same boat myself shortly. But I'm really not. I've been through the mill that many times with jobs, and pressure about jobs and losing your job, that I'm not going to worry too much about things, because I'm a great believer in, don't, things that you have no control over, try not worry about it. I know it's easy to say when you've got kids and whatever, but yeah, I hope things work out, Lewis. That's pretty shit, mate. Like I said, with this whole coronavirus thing, I think there's going to be a lot. Right, wait a minute. What's Silcozer saying here? Disable TrueDrive emulation and auto start disk image. Right, this is taking bloody forever. Right, I'm going to take Chris's advice. Right, settings. Peripheral settings. Drive. Where's TrueDrive? Where's that? Right, Chris, where is TrueDrive settings? Drive settings. Ah, right, okay. Untick. Right, here we go. Let's see if Chris is talking bollocks or not. Right, turn that off. Auto start disk image. Right, a minute. Temp, new old games, C64, Attic Attack. Device not present? What the bloody hell are you talking about, man? Right, I've got no idea. Any ideas? I'm going to come out of this. Yes. Right, I'm going to load it up again. I don't recall ever getting this many problems with things like that previously. Drive settings, right, untick that, and then we want to video settings, we want to take off the CRT if I can find it. None. Okay, and then let's try and... Right, I have got no idea. Why is this not working? Why is this not working? Load. Oh, bollocks. Why is that not working? give up. I absolutely give up. Right, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to come out of that and I'm going to have to load up a different emulator. Looks like you disabled the disk drive, not true. Oh, is that what I've done? Wait a wee minute. Ah, dearie me. Right, let's go back in again. Right, I know you can't see these settings, so right, I need to go to right, drive settings. Right, I'm unticking the true drive emulation. Right, that's what I've done. So drive settings, I've unticked. Oh, wait a minute, let me go in here. Ah, wait a minute, have I unticked? Right, wait a minute, this is... I think I might have unticked, as Chris says, I may have unticked. Right, we're in business, boys. I somehow managed to untick, I don't know what the hell it is. I switched the bloody drive off or something. Why is that a stupid option to have? Right, CRT, we want to put that to none. And if I still got that drive settings. Now wait a minute, Chris, you told me this loaded in 5 seconds. Or is that if we have the warp mode switched on possibly? Hey! I think we're in business, boys. Right, let's go. Okay, right, settings. We want to put the joystick switched on. Joystick settings. Right, now I'm not getting any sound. Christ, that is not very loud. That's weird. I can hardly hear that. Can you guys hear that? How's the sound? Can you hear that all right? Sink your big head down. Right, I'll turn me off for a second. Oops, a daisy, the wrong one. Oh, for Christ's sake. Right, there we go. Right, how's that? I don't know why that's really not loud. Is that any better? Right, anyway. Okay, right, let's start this bad boy. Now, I did love this game. In fact, I did love it. I did love it, or I still do love it. I think it's one of my favourite Spectrum games. That is pretty, isn't it? I like the way they've even kind of got shading on the doors. Yeah, I mean, if this had come out, if this had come out at the same time as the Spectrum one, I mean, look at the detail in the graphics. That is absolutely extraordinary. It really is. that the Saberman's helmet? Even that wee bat's got kind of shading on it. That's beautiful, it really is. Ah, right, okay. So can you pick up different weapons in this game? Considering how much I love the game, I was never... I wasn't good at it. I mean, God forbid me actually being good at a game. That is really pretty though. Just thinking, you know what game I'm going to play after this? Just because I want to play it, I'm going to give Emily Hughes Soccer a go. Somebody was, I can't remember who we were talking to, but I think it was a comment. It was when Chris and I were doing one of our videos. Somebody mentioned how they thought Emily Hughes Soccer was crap. It's a fantastic game. I mean, look at the graphics, that is just absolutely gorgeous. Probably one of the nicest looking C64 games. The attention to detail is just absolutely exquisite. Mega Mania. I haven't actually, Bruce. No, what? I've never even heard of that, to be honest with you. What is that? Mega Mania? Arse biscuits. That is really, really nice. Let's have another go. In fact, I've still got 2 lives, I think. You know what? Even though I was even though I'm still Scottish, Emily Hughes, I always thought he came across as a really nice guy. I used to watch him in Question of Sport. I think it was when it was Bill Bowman. Was it Bill Bowman that was on? I think it was. But I always thought Emily Hughes, he never took himself too seriously. You know, he died way too young. Absolute sin. Right, how do we get this door open? We've just got to kind of basically keep shooting stuff. I'll need to put this on my Everdrive cartridge, well, not my Everdrive cartridge, my Ultimate 2 cartridge, and play this on a proper C64. You need a blue key for a blue door. Ah, right, okay. I never actually knew it was that technical, to be honest with you. I love the sprites though. I mean, look at the kind of shading. Even that ghost, it looks like it's kind of got a blue sort of outline to it. Really, really pretty. Run. Right, so we want to look for Frankenstein, I'm assuming. Well, I can honestly say I've got a lot further than this version than I ever got in the Spectrum one. Nice. That'll do. Oops. Oh, bollocks. I love this the sound in the Spectrum one. It was just the quintessential Spectrum sound effects. I don't know if I'm going back the way I came. I've got no idea. Now, Panther UK was actually telling us he's, well, I better not say too much, but let's just say that he knows Jerome Tell, and Jerome himself actually watched our video on the 15 Sid tunes, which was pretty damned awesome. Yeah, that's nice. That is really, 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 really nice. Right, enough of that bollocks. Let's play some Emlyn Hughes soccer. So what's happening then? What are we all doing at the weekend? What am I doing tomorrow? I'm picking my girlfriend up early doors, and then we're going to go into Edinburgh for the day. I mean, I think what feels like the last 6 months, it's just been dark. It's been wet. The weather's been. Oops, hang on a second. The weather has been absolutely shit. I'm back again. Yeah, the weather's been absolutely shit. And I've practically not left the house. So I told my girlfriend, I says, right, tomorrow we're going to do something. We're going to go into Edinburgh. We're going to go to, I don't know, down to Portobello, which used to be quite a nice bit for like the shows, the arcades, and just go for a nice walk. And then I think tomorrow afternoon I'm helping my brother-in-law knock down a shed. So yeah, exciting weekend all round. Right, let's have a look what we're going to do. We're going to play Emlyn Hughes soccer. Yeah, no idea, Neil, what's going to go on with this lockdown thing. It's all very, very bizarre. Right, Emlyn Hughes International Soccer. It's been a while since I played this. Still remember the box was quite. It was one of the bigger kind of box things, crystal case things. Like how can I not get myself to go wee? Whoops. Right, come on. How? There we go. There we go. You can get a wee miniature version of me. That's better. Right, for a laugh, what we're going to do. Right, why is that not starting? It doesn't like that, does it? Where's that thing about? What's Lewis saying? Can you put a link to your YouTube on your Instagram profile? I regularly post your videos. Makes it easier for people to get here. Alright, thanks Lewis. I don't even know if I've got an Instagram account. I have no idea. I maybe do. It's not something I've ever used, but the fact that I've come off Facebook for the time being, I'll need to kind of maybe look at other ways. I will probably go back in Facebook at some point, but just for the time being, I'm going to stay off it. Right, wait a wee minute. Original disc. We'll try a different disc version. I don't know what is going on here. I think this virus has infected my computer. Nah, I've never. If I have got an Instagram account, then it's news to me. Right, why is that not working? Something is afoot, chaps. I don't know what it is. Right, let me try. You know what, Neil? The 3K thing just came and went. I mean, ordinarily I would have done something, but I think just the fact that my videos are so kind of, you know, hit or miss, you know, they're not frequent at all. I will do something. Hopefully every video that I do is a celebration of the 3K. We don't need to celebrate, you know, 3K subscribers. It's all about who actually watch the videos regular, and you know, I know who it is, and so do you guys. Right, let me try. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to load a tape. Version 1. And then we'll do work mode. Right, now what we're going to do for a laugh. Oh, bloody hell. Is that okay sound wise? Not too loud. What we're going to do for a laugh, just because we can. Right, so what we want to do. Pick team. Right. Oh, we're not going to go England. Oh, bloody hell. This is going to be, although this is a fantastic game, it's got one of the most cumbersome. Pick team. How do we change the team? Ah, right, there we go. Right, we want to go to edit team. Right, let's get rid of that for starters. Get rid of that. Right, who wants to go and go? Oh shit, I'm trying to use the mouse here. Who wants to go in goals? Right, we'll put Ox. And we shall have Panther UK. He can play number 2, whatever position that is. I don't really do football. Colin. He can be number 4. Who else? Right, Lewis. He can be. Let's have a look. Lewis. Anyone else? Ah, very funny, Multi. Just for that, you can be number 5. For your knowledge, it does actually have Scotland. Right, who else have we got? I'll need to scroll up for the. Bruce, he can be number whatever the next one. Bruce, why is that not? Hang on. Who else? else have we got? I'm maybe putting some people in that aren't actually, so I keep using the mouse. Kozer can be number 6. Milestar can be number 8. Milestar. What other YouTube channel actually puts people's names into football games? There's probably a reason for it. I think we're kinda running out of people. Oh, hang on, the oldie gamer Steve. ZX, right. ZX. Oh, come on. I'm going to be in it. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, right, number 11. So that can be Steve now. If I've missed out anybody, please don't take it personally. Holy Steve. Right, there we go. And hopefully after all that bollocks, we can actually get a game. Right, and that's going to be... Come on, how do we actually... Does anybody know how we actually get to a game? Spacebar or something? I've got no idea. I did say it's a bit cumbersome name. We'll try putting a shorter name. So we've done that. Now we want to play. So what we want to do, so we've got team name, and then we want to play match, is it possibly? Right, there we go. Okay. Ah, bollocks, we're playing against Scotland. Well, that'll be interesting. Here we go. Now it has been a while since I played this. Come on, why are you not throwing the ball? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out if I've actually... Alright, I am actually playing. Right, that's fine. Have it. Keep it in. Oh, you twat. Whoops. Yeah, although it kind of looked a lot like, although it did look a lot like international soccer, it had a lot more depth. Look at the silky skills with that man. Come on, pass it, you twat. Oh, arse. Where the hell is the ball going? Bloody hell. Right. Why? I'm trying to... I don't know whether my joystick is switched to auto fire because it doesn't appear to be... Save it. Oh, no, 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 no. Bloody hell. Right, that's better. I think the joystick was set to auto fire, which was the reason I couldn't actually do anything other than... Ah, you twat. We should really have somebody doing commentary. Right, where's Milestars on the ball? Little pass to, is it the oldie gamer Steve possibly, who misses the tackle completely. Scotland are playing as they would normally, i.e. shite. Right, oh, that's a teasing ball. No, 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 no. Oof, nicely picked up by Colin. Pushed off the ball. Ah, dear. It's been a while. I should have stuck to World Cup Carnival, I think, in the C16. Oh, nice. Chase it! You twat. Don't exaggerate, I think it was probably before that. You know, the scary thing is, the last time Scotland actually qualified for any sort of tournament was 1996. So there are people, what, 20 years old, 30 years old, who have never actually known... What's going on there? Free kick? Have never actually known Scotland to qualify for anything. That's just how shite we are. Right, Mainmeister's on the ball. Nice little pass to... Ah, damn it. Ooh. I like the sound effects in this game though, it's pretty cool. Damn it. The oldie gamer Steve on the ball, and he's... Oh, who's got that now? Mainmeister. Ah, come on, you idiot. Oh, nicely picked up with Steve, and then he promptly lost it. Right, Steve on the ball. Nice little pass to somebody, I think. Not quite sure who. Oh, corner. Come on. Ah, bollocks. Just about to score as well. And what we'll do is we'll just do warp mode so they come on a bit quicker. There we go. Oh, arse. Who's at the ball? Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn it. remember how to actually put the ball in the air. Oh, that's too much. There you go. Tell you one thing, I'd rather play this game any day of the week rather than FIFA. Just a lot more fun. I don't know who's in goals. Must be somebody for Sunderland, that's all I can say. Ah, blimey. Colin McRae scores after 7 minutes. Ah, so you pull the ball, you pull the joystick back to put a bit of height on it. Damn it. Oh, referee. Oh, nice little pass. It wasn't picked up. Oh, no. Oh. Ah, bloody hell. Ah, damn. Oh, there you go. Just want to score once. Just let me score once. Ugh. One minute to go, I think, lads. Ah, come on! Dearie me. Right, enough of that bollocks. Yes. Right, okay, where were we? Right, I think we should get back onto more normal waffle stuff and we'll do some questions. I think we've got some questions from last week. Yeah, that was absolute pants. Right, let me find last week's Friday waffle. Right, your videos. Friday waffle. Right, okay. From last week, let's see. Stephen Thornberry is saying, wonderful waffling as usual, my friend. Considering the shit we're all having to cope with right now, what is the one game you can put on to block out the entire world and relax for a time? Also hope you're keeping well and hope the new job is becoming more bearable for you. We'll not talk about that. What game? Yeah, you're absolutely right. With all the shit that's going on at the moment, what game can I put on just to relax? I don't know. I'd probably say any any sort of shoot 'em up, any arcade game, you know, that's my kind of go-to thing. I'll just put the main cab on and just play a shoot 'em up, whether it's Berserk or Terra Cresta or Galaxy and anything like that at all. You know, it's always a wee arcade game that'll stick on. So anyway, Stephen, thanks for your question. Steve74 says, my dad used to drag me and my two brothers up on a Sunday morning for a run around our local trim track too. Hated it at the time, but great memories. Couldn't run a bath now. And neither could I, actually. You know, it completely sickens me how unfit I've become. Really is. I can't even pronounce this chap's name. CLSX Algazanth. Cool new intro, mate. Keep on rocking. Look forward to next collab with Lycosa as well. The collabs with Lycosa seem to be quite popular. Chris is a good lad and he's easy to talk to, and you always get a bit of a laugh when we're together. Thanks. Yeah, I just, you know what, I don't know why. In fact, I'll tell you exactly what it was. My mate Mark had put together. He sent me that 80s track. He does a bit of dabbling. I don't know what he actually uses. He's got some software, so he put together this 80s track, and I thought, what could I use that for? And I thought, you know what, I've been doing Friday Waffles for 6 years, and I think they really need to have their own intro. And I know you, Steve, you thought that was the end of my old intro. Absolutely wouldn't dream of doing that, because I think I love my intro. I mean, it was Monkey Spaz 5000, is it he's called? Fellow Scott, Monkey Spaz, he put that intro together for me, and I think it's brilliant. I mean, that music is just, when you hear that music, or when I hear that music, I just think of this channel. And so that intro is not going anywhere. It'll always be used for any other kind of video that I do. But I did think that the Friday Waffle needs its own sort of intro. So hopefully it's not too pish. It took me about 10 minutes to make, as you can probably tell. Milthy Swinbuckle, hello again, Main Meister. Last week's waffle was waffling of tremendous excellence as ever. Thank you very much. The question for next waffle. As someone who has mainly played Commodore 64 and Amiga games as a youngster, I was wondering what Spectrum games are your favourites. I know that you're pretty much the same, being a C64 man yourself, but still have a far greater knowledge of the Spectrum than me. My knowledge of the Specky is a bit limited, though I do have some. I know there are many good games, but these are also good in other systems. The ones I'm talking about are the ones that are either better on the Spectrum or only existed on the Spectrum. For example, for me, the games I really like in the Specky that never existed or are better on the machine and other 8-bits. 3D Death Chase, Horace and the Spiders. A recommendation by your good self, Horace and the Spiders. I don't think I've ever played that. Are you not thinking of Horace and the Robots? Now, if you are, that is it's an awesome game. It was written by my mate Steve Snake. And Steve wrote that. He knew that I liked, I was a big fan of Berserk, and he put Horace and the Robots. So I can't say I've ever played Horace and the Spiders. I think I've seen it, but I've never played it. So I think you're either getting me muddled up with someone else, or else you're thinking of Horace and the Robots. Chucky Egg Scuba Dive. Yeah, I mean, I never had a Spectrum back in the day. I didn't get my Spectrum until when did I get to own my first Spectrum? I don't know. It must be, what am I going to be saying? I'm trying to get the comments up so I can see what you guys are gibbing about. Evening, Jason. Yeah, Horace and the Spiders. I know it is a game, but I've never. It is Steve. That is his real name, Steve Snake. I don't know if that is his real second name, but that is the name he is known as. He's an absolute cool guy. He's one of the cleverest, probably most talented programmers I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. He's insane. He's absolutely insane. When he got his Spectrum, he realised that most of the games were crap. So he just decided to write his own games, and that's what he did. I mean, he's done so many. He programmed Rodland on the Commodore 64. Yeah, Steve Snake. Yep, he did. He did Rodland. He worked on the NBA Jam for the SNES. Oh, he's worked in loads of games in the C64. Steve wrote, in my opinion, the greatest emulator of bar none, which was Kega or Kega Fusion, which is just an absolute sublime emulator. It runs the Mega Drive, it runs the Master System, it runs the Game Gear, it runs the 32X. Yeah, he's such a talented guy, and I do actually have. If you just type into YouTube in the search, you'll find put in Mainmeister Steve Snake. I did interview Steve about maybe 4 years ago. He's a lovely guy. He's so modest. He never ever talks about what he does, but he's just an amazing guy. Anyway, back to Milfy Swinbuckle's question. I never had a Spectrum back in the day, and if I'm being honest, I just used to look upon it as a bit of a kind of gimmick. I mean, when I would fire up my C64, and I would go up to my mate's house and he'd be playing his Spectrum, and I remember the very first time I saw the Spectrum, I was absolutely staggered at how shit it looked. The colour clash, the lackey sound, and I'm just like, really? I couldn't believe how crap it was. And because of that, I mean, it didn't. I mean, he had a joystick interface. He had a joystick interface, which only would support one joystick, and so we could never really play two-player games in it. Whereas he would come down to my bit and we would play the C64 and we'd play two-player games. So the C64 was it's Kega Fusion. I think it now gets referred to as Fusion, but absolutely awesome. What am I talking about? Yeah, so anyway, the Spectrum, I had absolutely I just thought it was shit. And then about, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago, I got a Spectrum. Obviously, I got into emulators, and I started to kind of dabble in the Spectrum games, and then eventually bought a Spectrum 48K. And I mean, I don't know how many I've got now. I've got the Spectrum Next. I've got the Just Specky, which is another kind of new Spectrum. And I think I might still have an original Spectrum 48K, but the Spectrum is a fantastic machine. It really is. I mean, it's got the processor is a lot faster than the C64, and so some of the games on the Spectrum, it can just completely outdo the C64. So games that I love in the Spectrum, I was going to say Attic Attack. However, I've just played the C64 one, and he did, yeah, Jason. He also did Clive, which is a fantastic Spectrum emulator. What you need to do, if you get a hold of Horace and the Robots, get a hold of Clive and get a hold of Clive, and then you can enable the curve speech, and you'll get Jason. I'm getting you muddled up with bloody Horace. You can run Horace and the Robots with the speech. Trust me, it is bloody awesome. It is. I would say it's 99% arcade perfect, because the Spectrum had the same. I think it had the same resolution as the arcade. A lot of arcade games, it was actually better equipped at doing accurate arcade games. But yeah, Attic Attack. As much as I like the C64 one, I still prefer the Spectrum one. Probably technically the C64 one is nicer. It does look nicer, but there's just something that is just yeah, Boris and the Robots. There's something nice about it. What other games I like on it? I love Jetpack. You can't not love Jetpack in the Spectrum. I wasn't a fan of any of the Night Lord games. Bomb Jack's pretty good. I'm not a big fan of Bomb Jack, but it is a good version. Commando is really nice, and it's probably got more in common with arcade one than the C64 one. But I would always go for the C64 one just for the music. What else? a game called Formula 1 by CRL, which is kind of think of Football Manager but with F1 cars. Fantastic game. But there's so many, you know what, there's so many quintessential Spectrum games. I mean, although, yes, Cyclone, I mean, what else? There's tons and tons of games. One of the most underrated, unknown games, and I'm going to let you see it right now just because I can, and it's a game that a lot of folk have never even heard of, and it's called Zombie Zombie. Now, there was a game by, I can't remember who it was, called Zombie Zombie, and it's not that one. Let me find my Spectrum emulator. Yeah, this is Phoenix is an awesome conversion of Phoenix, funnily enough. Right, let's have a look. Zombie. Right, Zombie, there we are. Now this was kind of the sequel to Ant Attack. Right, is this running? There we go. Wait a minute, why is that? Come on, how can I... Right, wait a minute, there's a bit of the screen, how can I not move that? God damn it. Right, why can't I... I'm going to turn this off for a second. No, I don't want to turn... I'm going to turn me off and turn that off. Right, come on, why can't I click in this? Yeah, it's made by the same, right? I don't know why. Oh, if I make that weird, right, okay, I'm gonna have to do that. Right, that'll need to do, right, I'm gonna put me back in again. Video capture, there we go. Right, that'll do, I'll kind of move across so you can just see my big ugly face. Yeah, the idea behind this game is to kill zombies. Now the way you do it, God, that's so off-putting with my face at the side there. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make it a wee bit bigger. Yeah, Sandy White's 40 was not music. Right, okay, and like Ant Attack, you get to pick. You get to pick if you're going to be a boy or a girl. So I'll go for boy. So R and Q for joystick, and I think it's Kemp's and joystick. And how do we start? Press fire. Right, so I just need to, a minute. Right, hang on, why is, right, I'm just trying to reacquaint myself. So basically you can walk about. Now there is a way to change the, there is a way to change the viewpoint, but I can't remember what it is. Is it numbers maybe? Return, space. Because you really need to be able to see where the zombies are. Right, I don't know how to do that, so I'm just going to have to wing it. Right, so basically what you want to do is you want to look for the zombies and then sneak up behind them, and then you get them to follow you. And what you've got to do is walk up a wall and then walk off, and then the guys will basically fall to their death. So the zombies are here somewhere now. The only problem is they might be like down there, so you can't actually see them. But what you can do is you can use the helicopter to move faster. Right, where the hell are they? Oh, there's a wee zombie there, see him? Oh shit. Don't get too close. Ah, bollocks. Now, if you hold the fire button down, you can fly in a helicopter like so, so that's probably better. But what I loved about this, and what me and my mate used to do, is if you land and press fire button, you can basically pick up blocks, and then you can build base. Whoops, you can How did I manage to change the viewpoint there? Yeah, you can deposit blocks as well and basically build walls. So what I want to do, right, there's the wee guy there. So I'll land here. Now you've got to be in line with him. Right, now he's now following me. So what I want to do is look for a wall that I can take him up. Now I need to be careful because there's one there. I need to be really careful because there's other zombies wandering about. Right, come to Dad, come on, keep following me. Keep following me, son. No, he's going to go wandering off. Right, up you go. There's a good lad. Now you can survive a fall, but he can't. You know what, for all its, awful sound and even, the graphics, the colour clash, there's something magical about the Spectrum. I think that's what made it so good, is the fact that it doesn't deserve, or not so much doesn't deserve, it shouldn't be good, and it is. Right, what we now want to do is look for another zombie. I think there's 3. You can see there it says 2 and 1, so I think that's 1 dead. Now sometimes you'll get them wandering about in packs. Like I said, I wish I could figure out how you change the viewpoint. If anybody would like to Google for me, zombie in the Spectrum, how do you change the viewpoint? That would be extremely useful if somebody could check that for me. There you go, Sandy White. What's this, him? Come on, there must be another 3 kicking about, or another 2 kicking about somewhere. Yeah, I know what you mean. Right, come on, can somebody please check to see how we change viewpoint? I somehow managed to do it. Evening, Alex, how you doing, buddy? Oh, was that somebody there? Right, okay. Yeah, it's Colour Clash Central. Right, what we need to do is wait on him. Stand still and fire to change viewing angles. Right, thank you. Ah. Right, where the hell is that zombie going? I have no idea. Oh shit, right. Whoa, 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 whoa. What I'll do is I'll wait for him to come here, or he's going to probably... I grab it. You get the idea. I'm just completely shit at it. But, well, there he's there, right. What I want to do is... Come on. Oh, come on. Doesn't help with the fact this joystick. Right, there we go. Right, now, what I need to do... I'll take him up this wee bit here. Oh, I can't get up there, can I? Damn it. Right, I'll just take him along this same wee bit of wall. Ah, right, it's up here, isn't it? Yeah. Now you need to be careful because if you get too far away, then they just turn red and then they'll attack you. Right, I think we'll do one more and then I think we'll need to we'll probably need to wrap this up. Have we got any other questions? We'll need to have a quick look. There you go, that's level 2. Right, anyway, that's Zombie. Yeah, that was a question actually. That's one of my favourite Spectrum games. I think it's brilliant. It really is. I mean, it was probably the first zombie game that ever came out, and it's so addictive. Really, really good. Right, let's jump back into the questions before we call it a night. Ye older gamer Steve, first thoughts. No, my favourite YouTube intro is gone. Well, hopefully Steve, you'll realise that it's not gone, it's just gone off the Friday Waffle. Question for you, I once saved for weeks to buy a 512k expansion so my Amiga could play Dungeon Master. Have you ever bought an expansion mainly to play one game? I don't think I ever did it just for one game. I mean, I did get an expansion, I think, for my Amiga, but I can't remember. I can't recall there being just one particular game. Nah, I mean, I remember obviously some games. Was it the what do you call it? The like Team 17. Some of their games, they would have like extra graphics and that kind of stuff. You had more memory, but I don't think I ever actually upgraded just for one game at all, Steve. Batman, nice new intro, sir. Like it. Future topic for a waffle. What do you think was the most innovative games console or computer? A system that really pushed all the boundaries, and on the flip side, the least innovative or derivative machine, a system you feel history could have lived without. Hope you and yours are well at this difficult time. The most innovative games console. I mean, I suppose you could say the Conix, but then that never actually came to being. You know, that was trying to do everything. I mean, I don't think. I mean, since you had the Atari 2600, and then you had the, you know, the NES and the SNES, but they were all just doing the same thing. You know, gamepad. They weren't really trying anything. I suppose. You know, the answer is behind me. It is that that there, the Vectrex. That just went out on its own. You know, it wanted to be different, and believe you me, it is. So yeah, I would have to say the Vectrex. I mean, I would probably, you know, more kind of up to date machines. I'd probably say, you know, things like the Wii. Yeah, although the movement thing, the motion plus motion, whatever it was called, it ended up just becoming, I think, the only company that really did the motion plus justice was Nintendo. It just became annoying, you know. I mean, there were so many real crap games in the Wii, but I think, yeah, the motion thing was definitely innovative. The least innovative one, I don't know. You could probably say the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4, because they're quite happy just to sit on the fence. You know, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's really so much about the console, because a console is you know, it's all about being able to play a game on a TV. I think it's more about the software, and I think we've really got to a stage now where people, because of the big budgets that games are using now, I mean, you're talking like hundreds of millions of pounds, we've just got the same game over and over and over again, and that's why I'm quite frankly bored of, you know, the modern consoles. Nobody is willing to take any sort of chance and try something different, which is unfair, or it's not unfair, it's unfortunate. But you know, I always think, I mentioned this, I think it was at last week's Waffle, Nintendo have, although they've got their enemies, there's plenty of people who will put Nintendo down. You know, you've got to respect them. You know, they were the first ones to come out with the, I mean, the Power Glove. That was a question I had last week. They brought out the Virtua Boy. They brought out the Switch, not the Switch. They brought out the Wii. They brought out the Wii U with the big console. They brought out the Switch. So they're always trying to push things, whereas Microsoft and Sony are just quite content just to sit on the fence and just bring out a more powerful machine. So I'd probably say virtually any Nintendo console is innovative, you know. Yeah. So thank you very much for your question, Bat. Panther UK, the new intro is pretty cool, mate. $2,000 for an X. That's the same current price for 12 toilet rolls. It would seem I neglected to post a question last week. So, for next time, keeping it topical, I wonder how long before we get a coronavirus movie game tie-in. Can you recommend any virus pandemic games for classic systems? You know, I was kind of thinking about that before I started the Waffle tonight. I thought I could maybe do a coronavirus game special, but I honestly can't think of any game that revolved around getting a virus of some sort. I'm sure there probably is. You know what? It's a bizarre thing. In 20 years' time, we're all going to talk about this time or say, can you remember the coronavirus when the country went into lockdown? You know, it's a bizarre thing. I can't think of any computer games that have got any virus related things. Other than the game Virus, I suppose. Or was it Zark? I can't remember exactly. Sorry, Chris, that's a rather dull answer. I can't actually think of any. No, I can't. Any of you guys think of any virus pandemic games? I mean, I do remember obviously quite a few games based on nuclear war. There was Theatre Europe. There was Raid Over Moscow. There was quite a few You should play Theatre Europe. It's a very, very unsettling game. It really is. Tony Walker, the resolution of your video is only 360, mate. I would check your settings for recording. Yeah, as you know, Tony, I am completely shit when it comes to technical stuff. I just upload whatever the software tells me I'm going to upload. CLXS Aldgalazanth, I'm really interested in the idea of an episode on American games. Yeah, I was mentioning about, I was talking about the back catalogue of some awesome games. I'll just move that across a wee bit. Awesome games. I was basically talking about how there are so many real good games that came out in the early days, 1983, 1984. That came from America, and I did put out a video, and it is, I can't even remember what I called it actually. It's called, let's have a look. It's called When US Software Ruled the C64. And basically what I did was, I went back to my, I just went through all the games, all the early games that I played when I first got my C64. There are some cracking ones out there. Never ever think that you have to play modern games to get a gaming fix. There are so many real good games. Colin Jones, what music are you using for your intro? It's as I mentioned, it was a tune that my mate Mark put together for me, which I am going to use. I'll need to do one of my magazine talk things, so I like to always kind of have some music playing in the background with that one. Lactobacillus Prime, nice intro. The old intro wasn't bad either. Both are good. Wee Bob, great to see the Waffle back. Hope all is okay. Things here just busy, hence lack of activity. All the best, Alan. Thanks, Bob. Looking forward to seeing you get back again. Gizmo is asking, where in Scotland am I from? I come from a place called Livingston, which is kind of central Scotland, about 40 miles from Glasgow and about 30 miles from Edinburgh. And Ox is saying he likes the new music. So that is it. Yep. Listen, I'm going to get going. How long have I been doing this? An hour and 34. So, listen, thank you very much to everybody that's joined me tonight. It's not been a great waffle. I've as I says, I've not been playing many games, and when you kind of get out of playing games, then your head tends to kind of disappear from the whole retro scene. But thanks as always to everybody who sticks with me. Thanks to any new subscriber, and big thanks still to everybody that supports my channel. You know who you are. I really appreciate you guys. You're all my mates. We're all having fun together. So anyway, guys, listen, it just remains for me to say, I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic weekend. And as always, thank you very much for watching.